By now you've probably heard the buzz around OpenAI's real-time API, but if you're like most business owners, you're wondering, what does this mean for me? Can this actually help my business, or is it just more tech hype? With so many tools out there, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed. In this video, I'm going to break it down. No tech jargon, just practical ways this tool could unlock real value for your business. Stay tuned because what we're about to cover might completely change how you handle customer calls, sales, and support. Also make sure to watch this video till the end because I'm going to do a live demo, show you how you can quickly set it up for yourself, and I'm gonna upload the code and instructions in my Discord server. So on the 1st of October there was OpenAI Dev Day, where OpenAI showed the products that they just released. They released 4 products as you can see here, but the main one in my opinion is the real-time API. You can click here, you can read more about their blog post. So for business owners out there who have no idea what this product is about, you can imagine it's like ChatGPT's advanced voice mode, where it's an AI that you can talk to. For example, in this video, it's showcasing this product.
Hey, ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
But it can also have any type of knowledge that you decide to. For example, it can know everything about your business and your processes, like your working hours, your services, your use cases, and so on. But then in addition to that, it can be attached to a real US phone number. So imagine you call a real phone number and instead of a human picking up the phone, it's an AI customized for all your needs. This can be done, by the way, through virtual phone providers, for example Twilio. Another awesome thing about this product is that during a conversation it can interact with other software systems. For example, if a lead calls a business and the AI picks up the phone, it can record the information about this lead. Another use case will be to retrieve information from your database on the fly to answer repetitive questions. This is supported through something that we call function calling. It's when an LLM enables code execution. Finally, another awesome feature is that this tool can be multilingual, meaning the same AI receptionist, for example, can speak multiple languages. By the way, I think it could be really useful for short-term property managers who need to answer questions in many languages. Now you might think this type of technology exists since last month or even a few months ago, but personally the very first time ever I saw a demo of something like that was for Google I/O 2018. I managed to retrieve the video on YouTube. As you can see here, it was 6 years ago. Let's listen to it.
So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Now you can easily find it on YouTube to listen to the rest of the call, but Google was so far ahead of its time. Now when I watched this back in 2018, I didn't know what to think of it. This was very incredible and I knew it had a lot of potential, right? But at the same time there was no API and no way to play with this tool. Now as a guy with a background in software engineering and AI, the real-time API is such a big deal. In your business, you have probably heard about the term API, and this just means that 2 different systems can communicate and exchange data via code. Well, you can consider the real-time API as actually an API to any business, meaning the entry point of every single business can be an AI powered by this tool. The real-time API is basically a human-to-business API. For example, businesses can easily inject this product as a receptionist. And this unlocks so much potential for businesses in terms of automation. Imagine if your business never misses a call, automates customer support over the phone, if an AI schedules appointments for you while you sleep, if it qualifies leads automatically, and so many more use cases for businesses across pretty much all industries. Now I'll show you 5 business use cases where the real-time API can be super useful as well as their business impact. Use case number 1 is customer support automation. For example, a retail store could handle questions like store hours and product availability. A small online clothing store could use the AI to handle calls about returns, providing step-by-step instructions for returning items. Or for example, a small software company could use the AI to handle routine tech support calls, such as helping customers reset their accounts. The business impact is super clear here. Save on hiring support staff or at least reduce their workload, and provide 24/7 available customer service. The second use case is appointment scheduling and follow-ups. For example, a small healthcare practice could set up an AI assistant to handle incoming calls for booking appointments and sending reminders for upcoming ones. A plumbing company could use the AI to handle incoming calls from customers needing emergency repairs or routine maintenance, schedule appointments and send reminders on the day of the service. And for this use case, the business impact will be to streamline scheduling and reduce no-shows, improving operational efficiency. Use case number 3, sales and lead qualification. For example, a real estate agency could use the AI to answer basic property inquiries and pre-qualify leads by asking a few questions before sending warm prospects to a human agent. Or for example, a local dealership could use the AI to offer financing estimates and schedule test drives. The business impact for this use case would be to free up sales teams to focus on high-quality leads, maximizing conversion rates and speeding up the sales cycle. A fourth use case is about survey and feedback collection. After a customer receives a service from a plumbing company, for example, the AI could call them and ask about their satisfaction level. Also, a hotel could set up the AI to call guests after checkout and ask about their stay, gathering feedback on room cleanliness, customer service, and overall satisfaction. And the business impact is very interesting. It will be about collecting social proof to gain also insights without using staff time for follow-up calls, and also enhancing customer experience and retention. And finally, our fifth use case is subscription renewal and upsell calls. For example, a SaaS company or a gym with membership plans could set up an AI voice agent to call customers before their subscription expires. The AI could handle renewals and present tailored offers for upgraded plans, discounts for long-term commitments, or additional services. Also, a box subscription business, for example, a meal kit service, could use the AI to call subscribers nearing renewal, offering the option to upgrade to a premium plan with different meal options, or add extra servings for discounted rates. And the business impact here again is very clear: increasing customer retention by automating renewals and boosting revenue by offering upsells during every interaction to reduce the churn and also to maximize the lifetime value of customers. Now I'll compare the real-time API to some alternatives out there like Retail AI or VAPI. Now I'll just scratch the surface in terms of comparison because there are so many things that could be said. In terms of cost, for Retail AI and VAPI, we are at a cost between 10 cents and 13 cents per minute, while for the real-time API, we are already at 30 cents per minute, which makes the real-time API more expensive than the alternative. In terms of emotions, it's currently quite hard, for an AI agent from VAPI or Retail AI to have plenty of emotions and to express things with feelings. However, from what I've seen from the real-time API, there are actually some prompts that make the AI more lively and able to express emotions, which is actually good. And in terms of reliability, I found that VAPI and Retail AI agents are much more reliable. For me, the most reliable alternative is Retail AI, which means every time you test the AI agent, it says what it is supposed to say according to the prompt that you wrote. However, for the real-time API, I noticed that many times it doesn't say, what it is supposed to say, and it does not react the way it is written in the prompt. But to be honest, I expect all those things to improve concerning the real-time API. We'll have cheaper models which decrease the cost, and in terms of reliability, I think there will be some prompt engineering out there that will be done to make the AI more reliable. Okay, now I'll show you how it looks like. I programmed the AI to be a receptionist of a real estate agency. So let's see how it goes. Hello?
Hey there, how can I help you today?
Hey there, can you please tell me what type of properties do you have in your listings?
Sure, I have a range of studios and apartments in Long Island. Prices for buying vary from $200,000 to $900,000. And if you're looking to rent, I also have studios available for students, with rents ranging from $2,100 to $5,400 a month. What are you interested in?
Yeah, I would love to rent something in Long Island, but I only have a budget of $1,500 per month. Do you have something within that budget?
With a budget of $1,500 a month, it might be challenging to find something in Long Island, as the rentals I handle start at $2,100. However, I can keep an ear out in case anything more affordable pops up in the future. Would you be open to exploring nearby areas or considering a roommate situation?
So as you can see, it's pretty realistic, it's able to answer questions, and in terms of latency, it's not that bad. Now let's do a more interesting demo. I programmed the AI to be trilingual, meaning it will be able to speak English, French, and Spanish. Now, while I also speak French, I don't speak Spanish, so please don't make fun of me when I will be speaking Spanish. I instructed to be a property manager of an Airbnb location, and basically it knows where the Airbnb is located, some nice spots around the Airbnb, as well as the checkout process. So let's test it. Hello?
Hi there, how can I help you today?
Hey there, I actually just arrived by train, and I was wondering where is the Airbnb located exactly?
Welcome. The Airbnb is at 151 Triumph Boulevard, right in front of the McDonald's. Should be pretty easy to spot from there.
D'accord, merci. Et sinon, est-ce qu'il y a des spots sympas à côté du Airbnb?
Oui, il y a plusieurs endroits intéressants à proximité. Vous trouverez un musée du chocolat à un pâté de maison, une galerie d'art moderne un peu plus loin et un musée des sciences à 5 minutes à pied. Cela devrait rendre votre séjour encore plus agréable.
De acuerdo, gracias. ¿Y qué debo hacer para el proceso de pago?
De nada. Para el proceso de salida, asegúrate de cerrar todas las ventanas y de poner la llave debajo del felpudo. ¿Hay algo más con lo que necesites ayuda?
De acuerdo.
Genial.
Okay, that was pretty amazing actually. It was able, to speak the 3 languages seamlessly. It lacked some realism, I think, but in terms of realism, I think we can play on the prompt to make it more emotional, so that at the end of the day we'll have a more, lively AI agent. Now, if you feel brave enough to tinker with Python code, I prepared a tutorial for you so that you'll be able to test the real-time API on your own. You'll just have to follow it and everything should work without any issues. So the first thing that you're gonna do is to download my files from the Discord server. So those will be 3 files, a .env, a main.py file, and a requirements.txt. First, you will open the .env file and you will place your OpenAI key here. Then the second step is to install Python, because this code runs on Python. I'll just, advise you to Google how to install Python or to search it on YouTube, and you will find plenty of tutorials that will be easy to follow. Then the second tool that we need is something called ngrok. Similarly, you'll just go on YouTube, you will do how to install ngrok. Now the third thing that you will need is a Twilio account. Just click on this first video, it will be very easy to follow. Once you have everything created, on Twilio, just make sure that you buy a number. So you just, click here. When you are about to buy a number, just make sure that that number has the voice capability, so that we'll be able, to attach our AI agent using the real-time API to Twilio. Next, what we want to do is to open a terminal and write ngrok http 5050 and then press enter. Once you press enter, you should see something like this. You should then copy this link and then go back to Twilio and then click on active numbers and click on the number that you just purchased. So here in this part, a call comes in. In the URL, you should paste, the URL that we just copied, and then you will append /incoming-called. And once it is done, you should scroll down and then click on Save Configuration. The next step is to open the terminal where your files were downloaded. Then you should write this command. Don't worry, I will either write it in the description of the video, or I will include it in a file within the files that you can download basically. And then you should press enter. Okay, so if everything worked well, you should see here application startup complete, which means if you call the number that you purchased via Twilio, it should work. Actually, the AI agent should start talking. Actually, there is just a little detail. The AI agent will wait for you to say the first things. So there you have it. This is how you configure on your own the real-time API using Python. Now, if you're a business owner and you want your business to be among the very first ones to profit from AI voice technology, or you want to explore AI and automation opportunities for your business, you can go ahead and book a call with me through the Calendly link in the description. Cheers, guys.